Hi everyone, it's Wendy Battles Plus of Healthy Endeavors, the clean eating coach, and I'm here today with this week's video tip about one of my favorite herbs, something that I use a lot of, especially in the summer, and that is fresh cilantro. Fresh cilantro. And here's the thing with herbs. What I find has happened in the past is that I get a bunch of an herb to use in a recipe, but I only use a small amount. So what happens? I put it in the refrigerator, I forget about it, I realize a week later that it's gone bad. And this tip is all about some simple ways that you can take a bunch of any of your favorite herbs and you could use this whole thing. No waste. I want to give you an example of what I mean today, and I'm going to show you 3 simple things that you can do. So we're going to make 3 different things. Actually, we're going to make 2 different things, and you'll see the ingredients for the 3rd thing. But first of all, we're going to make some delicious mango salsa, and this is so easy. Mango salsa is fabulous because it features fresh mango, which is so good for us. So we're putting in, this is a whole mango that I'm putting in right here. Some fresh mango. I got a beautiful tomato, vine-ripened tomato that we're also going to put in and mix that up. We have some fresh cilantro, of course, that we've chopped up that we're going to add to the mix here. This very simple way, nicely chopped up. And so what I love about this too is that there's only 4 ingredients in this whole recipe. And then we're going to add a little bit of lime juice, just a couple of tablespoons of lime juice. I'm going to mix this all up. And I have to tell you that this is so fabulous, especially when you get a really ripe mango and a nice ripe tomato, summer tomato. It's so delicious. And if you can just see here, it looks so beautiful. Even just the color combinations are so beautiful, but that's one simple way that we're using the cilantro. And I want to tell you that this is a great accompaniment on fish, on chicken. You can grill chicken and put a little on top of that. You can do the same thing for any kind of fish. You can even do it with pork. So there's an endless array of different options you can use to make that, okay? So that's number 1 on our list of things that we can make mango salsa. Okay, now, here is my second thing. We're going to make a simple marinade. This is great, and you can really use any combination of different herbs, but because I'm sort of in my cilantro-lime combination, you know, cilantro is something that's really popular in Mexican cooking. You find it a lot in guacamole. It's also popular in different Asian cooking, especially Thai. So this is simple. So I have here the juice of a couple of limes. So it's about a 1/4 cup of fresh lime juice. I'm simply taking this cilantro that I've chopped up, and I'm going to add that in here. Voila. We're going to add in some olive oil, just like that, really simply. I'm going to add in just a little bit of garlic to give it some added flavor. And then we are going to take a little, I love kosher salt. I love the coarseness of kosher salt. Fabulous. So we're just laying it up a little bit, just adding a little touch of salt there. We're going to take some fresh ground pepper. We're going to add that in as well. I can get it going here. There we go. And this is great because all we need to do is put this into a casserole dish, or you could even take a plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag. And so in fact, tomorrow night we're going to just take some nice, lean, skinless chicken breasts, boneless chicken breasts, and we're going to put them right in. And I'm just going to give it a little stir here. And we have a lovely marinade with all of our fresh cilantro. You can only imagine. This is going to be so flavorful. All right, so this is number 2. Our really simple marinade. And then number 3, it's just really simple. We're just taking our cilantro. We're going to take a little cilantro. We're actually going to make a pesto. So usually we often think of pesto as using basil and often pine nuts. And so there's always a different way we can have a spin on this. Ours is really simple, and all we're going to do is, what I like to do is take some of the cilantro. I take usually about 3/4 of a cup. We're going to take some nuts, 3/4 of a cup to a cup of walnuts. We're going to add that in. We would then take some nicely chopped up garlic that we have, and then add some olive oil. And you're getting just a different spin on a pesto, a cilantro walnut pesto that's delicious. One of my favorite things to do with this is that I will take a nice salmon fillet. I'll put the pesto on, so I don't make it too oily, and I bake it in the oven for about 15 minutes in, let's say, a 400-degree oven. It's delicious, so flavorful, so good for us. So look at that, 3 different things that we could do with this one bunch of cilantro and use the whole thing up. So what do you think about that? I'd love to know your thoughts about that, any ideas you have for other ways that you use fresh herbs and what you do to make sure you use them all up. The key thing is it's all in the planning. When we plan ahead, when we have a vision for what we can make during that week to use up our fresh produce, we have a lot less waste. We actually get the full value of what we spent. And of course, we're feeding ourselves, our families, the cleanest, healthiest food. So that's my tip for the week. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to know your thoughts and ideas. Please feel free to write your comments below. On the blog, you can check out some recipes as well that I've listed for you to enjoy. And remember, it's Wendy Battles of Healthy Endeavors, the Clean Eating Coach, wishing you a week of optimal health and abundant energy. And remember, don't worry, get healthy.